Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Mackenzie. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick around. I would love to have you join the fun. I know that it is January and so it's cold in most places, but I have two warm weather trips on the horizon, one to Hawaii and one to Mexico, and I'm super excited, of course, to be in 80-degree weather. I know some of you guys have warm weather trips coming up, spring breaks that you're starting to plan for, so today I've got a haul full of items for those upcoming sunny days. Per usual, I will leave links to everything down below, and I will leave my coupon code here on the screen so that you guys can save 15% off your next purchase. I'll leave shipping, sizing, kind of all that jazz down there as well. So today I have swimsuits and I have some clothes, some tops and dresses to wear on these next two trips. The first one I am going on with my family, with my parents, and then the second one I'm going with my sorority sister. So I've got kind of a mix of like family friendly options and then some cheekier options. I will leave timestamps below in case you guys want to scroll through and pick and choose what you're shopping for. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna start off with some of the more family friendly options, things that I'm thinking about bringing on my trip. They're still cheeky, but they're not super crazy. The first suit that I got is this pink, blue, and yellow floral one. I absolutely love this style bottom. You'll see that I have quite a few of them. These bathing suits do not have any self ties or anything like that, so these aren't going to fall off when I'm in Hawaii. We're going to be doing a lot of boating and kayaking and kind of being more active in the water, so something that's going to stay in place is really key for me. Love this guy. I'm wearing a size extra small in all of these swimsuits. This one is lined with that like white mesh, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it still does the job, and the top looks like this. I love a good string style top. The key to giving your boobs a lot of lift in this kind of swimsuit is to tie them on like this, and then once you have it tied, flip it around and kind of put it on like a clasp bra. You can move these cups along that lower band to cinch them up, give you a little bit more cleavage if you want, or you can spread them out to make them a little bit fuller in coverage. Love, love, love. Okay, so the next two swimsuits I have are actually repeats for me. I have this exact same style swimsuit in an orange and I loved it that I decided to pick it up in two more colors. I feel like this print is just perfect for a tropical vacation, especially in Hawaii with all of those fun flowers on it. The bottoms are white and then they've got pink florals. These are double lined, so the white is not see-through at all. They sit really nicely on the hips, kind of cutting in a little bit to accentuate that waist and also to give your butt a little bit of perkiness. A little bit cheeky, but nothing super crazy, and I do prefer that kind of bottom just because they don't move around as much and they give you a really solid tan line. And then for the top, these just have your typical triangle style suit. Again, you can kind of determine how small you want these cups to be, and I just love the tan line that these leave. I find that they're super practical too. Just make sure you're double knotting your bathing suit in a knot and then in a bow. That way, in case your bow comes undone, you're not going to be topless in the water. And then another reason why I really love this specific swimsuit is because it comes with a matching sarong as well, and a sarong is just like that little skirt that you can tie along the side. I love these. They're great if you are kind of walking around throughout the day, which you happen to do a lot of in Hawaii, so something to kind of cover up the bottom half of you is always appreciated. I really like this beach skirt because it's actually the same material as the swimsuit, so you can wear this in the water. It can get wet if you want a little more coverage. And then I literally just got the exact same bathing suit in blue. Like I said, I love this style and I knew that I'd get a lot of use out of it, so just picked it up in another color. I think the white makes the tan pop, but blue is just really flattering as well, so big fan of this one. All right, another swimsuit that's essentially the exact same style as the last one. Like I said, this is my preferred like family friendly style. I still feel super sexy and confident in it, but I feel comfortable being in front of my parents and other families while wearing this. So this one's got a like little bit of, it's almost neon. It's picking up kind of pale on camera, but in person it definitely makes your tan pop. This is the back. As you can see, it's got just a little bit of cheekiness, and then the front looks like this. My favorite kind of bathing suits are these ones that you can see they come up a little bit along the sides. They don't sit straight across like this. They're high cut, so they expose a little more of the side of your hip, and that just really gives the illusion that you're curvier than you are. This specific top is a triangle style, but as you can see, this one actually has straps that go straight back rather than the halter style. I do prefer the halter style, but I don't mind this either. I find that these ones move around a little bit more, so if you're planning on paddleboarding, kayaking, scuba diving, like things like that, I recommend the other style, just because as you can see, these do move along that back string, so you've just got a little more, you know, risque kind of action happening. And then this one also came with a little beach skirt. However, this sarong is just like that typical mesh. You can't wear this one in the water. It's a little bit smaller. As you can see, it's kind of more of like that handkerchief style, so you've got a little bit of tush showing on one side, but still super cute and always make a good photo prop. Next suit, exact same style, but a little bit different of a print. This one's a hot pink, which I love, and the bottoms don't sit as high up. They've got a little bit more coverage in the back, so your tush isn't as on display with these, but always a safe bottom. And then the top, of course, is just that typical string style that you guys know I love. Once I find a style that I really like, I feel like it just makes sense to kind of keep picking it up, because if it's not broke, like why fix it? It's also very flattering regardless of your body shape or size, so that's why I always recommend this style. And then this one, it comes with a beach skirt as well. This one is actually just like one solid tube of fabric. It's got a little bit of elastic up here, and this one is swimsuit material as well. I love this because once you put it on, it kind of like cinches up like this, and you can make it really mini. I can't wait to take a photo in this. I'm really, really excited. All right, and then I always have to get one white bathing suit because they just make your tan pop like literally no other. So I got this guy. This one is double lined. It's not see-through. However, the back is single lined, so you do just have to be a little bit careful with that. I mean, depending on your skin color, this might be see-through along the back, so just putting that out there to give you guys a little heads up. This one sits a little bit lower on the hips. It's not as high cut, and it's got a little more coverage in the back. I'd say it's like very moderate. And then the top to this is just your typical triangle style. I forgot to say that these all have padding in them as well. Sometimes I will take the padding out. Typically I do just leave it in. When it comes to white bathing suits, I always leave it in, because although this material isn't necessarily see-through, if you do go in the water and say your nips are poking out, you will be able to see right through. So for that reason, I do usually leave the padding in when it comes to a white swimsuit. These cups are a little bit larger in coverage too. And then this swimsuit actually came with like a little cropped meshy kind of top to wear over top. I probably honestly would save this for like more of a neon suit, because I think it would be cool to be able to see that swimsuit through it. But it does look really cute with the white as well. And this one's got like a little bit of a lettuce hem throughout the sides, so very cute little detail and just a fun thing to throw over top of your suit. All right, next suit has a like family friendlier bottom. I actually really like these. They are a little bit smaller in circumference than some of the other ones. I'm typically about a 24 to 25 inch waist, so this one hugs my figure really, really beautifully. No wiggle room here, which I kind of appreciate. A bottom that's a little bit tighter fitting to me. That way, say a huge wave comes, I'm not going to be like bottomless in the water. So very fun. I think that this pattern's really cute. It's got like a mix of burnt orange and yellow flowers, which I always love. And then the top is very interesting actually. This has one of those like cinchy cups, and you can tie it a bunch of different ways. I have it tied around the neck. I think that this style top is very flattering, but it's very impractical, I'm not going to lie. Not exactly a tan line that I would want, and not super comfortable if you are being active in the water. If you're just, you know, like getting in and getting out and you're tanning for most of the day, then of course like this will work, but probably for one of my like busy days in Hawaii, I wouldn't be wearing this. All right, and then the last suit I got is another like repeat for me. I have this in a light blue and I absolutely love it, so I picked it up in the white. Like I said, I do love a white bathing suit, especially at the end of a trip. This one is a little bit skinnier in cut along the crotch, probably a suit that you're gonna want to wear when you're freshly shaved, you know? It's got these really cute little tortoise rings. I love a ring detail on a swimsuit. I feel like it adds so much to the look. And then the top is just like your solid little bandeau style, no clasps, no straps, nothing like that. But it does have that tortoise ring along the center, so you have a little bit of cleavage, nothing super crazy. I don't know, I do love a good strapless style every now and then, so fun. And this one's that smocked material, as you guys can tell. They have a lot of this style swimsuit on their website right now, and I know a lot of people really love this and a lot of people really hate this material. It's basically when it's just like all cinched like that. It's called smocking. Okay, we're moving on to string bikinis. These are a little bit skimpier in the bottoms as far as coverage goes, just because they are like that string tie side, so that's why we're putting these in their own section. The first one that I got, I absolutely love the colors of this are just like so cute. I mean, look at that, like a mix of pink, blue, and yellow and orange. So cute. Exact same style. Again, you can kind of cater this to whatever your chest size is. I think all of these are string style tops, like triangle style, so bear with me if you don't like that. You can just skip through. The bottoms to this one are definitely, as you can see, a little bit smaller in coverage. The strings being on the side rather than material definitely makes a big difference. You can tie these yourself and then pull them up a little bit higher on the hips to really elongate the legs and slim down your waist. So flattering, one of my favorite styles, but probably suits that I'm going to be saving for my trip to Mexico with my bestie. The next suit that I have is a yellow and white gingham. If you know me, yellow is my favorite color. I feel like it's so happy and sunny, and in January, I don't know, I just feel like this is going to be the perfect little suit. Exact same style bottoms. You've got the little tie side. Like I said, do not forget to double knot these because it makes all the difference if you do happen to have a mishap. And then the top is that same style I know and love. Next suit I grabbed is in an olive green. I love to wear this color so much. I have very deep olive undertones, which is how I'm so tan even in the middle of January, so something like this is always going to make that color pop. This bathing suit, as you can see, is lined with the white. I try to stay away from this, but every now and then I'll go for it. I find that the white lining doesn't bother me as much with string style suits, but once it's in like this kind of bottom, it does give off that cheaper feel, and sometimes it will like show through if the material moves. So just keep an eye out for that. You can usually tell from the photos and the reviews whether or not a swimsuit has that. This one's got smocking on one side, and then the other side is just like your solid bathing suit material, and then the top just looks like this, same string style. However, the cups on this one are super large. I am not a super busty girl. I'm a 34B in the chest. I can make it look like I have big boobs when I wear this kind of top, but I can also make myself look pretty flat chested other times. As you can see, the cups on this one are definitely larger than some of the other styles, so if you're a bustier gal, this is the kind of suit that will be your best friend. I had to get this lemon bathing suit. I am a sucker for like citrus on any type of bathing suit. I don't know why, I just always have been. This swimsuit is very unique. It's like white with lemons, and then as you can see, it's got this green stitching along the sides, and it's got tassels along the bottoms that match, which I just think is so fun and different, like so cute. I can't wait to bring this to Mexico with me. I think it's going to be a hit. The bottoms on this were a little bit big on me, I will say that. Even being able to tie them myself. I found that the tush on these was kind of a lot of material, but I have like no butt, so maybe that's why. But this is white as well, and it wasn't see-through, so 2 thumbs up. All right, and then last swimsuit I have is definitely on the skimpier side. It is one of those like gingham styles. The bottoms are just your typical string bathing suit. They tie along the sides, you know the drill. A little bit of pink and orange mixed, and these ones are double lined as well. And then the top is just like a little bandeau style that ties in the center. Sometimes the strapless style is key if you don't want tan lines and you're just laying outside by the pool. I have a feeling in Mexico things are gonna be a lot chiller. We're just gonna kind of be hanging out poolside, so very excited to wear this. So when I did get one-piece bathing suit, I actually have this in olive green as well. I just find it to be such a flattering style. It's super cute, very different, plunges right down the center, and then it's got this little tie along the waist. This is actually a pretty full coverage one piece. I know it doesn't look like it because it's obviously plunging in the front, but what I mean by that is that this is completely covering your tush in the back, but it's not high cut at all, so it's not going to expose any of that lower rise tan line, or like any of your lady parts are not going to be even close to coming out in this guy. So that's another reason why I feel like this is a safe bet. If you're going on a bachelorette party or something like this, I feel like this one piece would be a great suit. All right, I've got one cover up, and then we're going to hop into dresses and tops. This is just essentially like a white oversized tunic that is obviously crochet. It's long sleeves, and I love this. It's like long enough to just wear with your bathing suit, like you don't need pants, but you could also put shorts on with this and it would be really cute as well and kind of be more of an outfit. I had something like this in green on my college spring break and I absolutely loved it, which is why I decided to pick it up in white as well. Super fun, could work over literally any of those bathing suits. Okay, moving on to dresses. I picked up 4 just because Hawaii is definitely, I actually went to the exact same part of Hawaii that we're going to last January, and I learned that dresses that I could like easily throw over top of a swimsuit and just wear with sandals were key. So I got this hot pink one. I have this dress in white and I love it. It is one of my favorite pieces. I wore the white one so much while I was living abroad in Europe. It is a cotton material, so it's breathable, it's linen, it looks amazing. It's very wrinkly right now because I just took it out of the box, but they ended up coming out with this dress in a bunch of different colors. So I picked it up in 2. It crisscrosses along the back, and I had a super viral Instagram and Pinterest moment while wearing the other one, so I figured the hot pink one would come in handy on this trip. I absolutely love this. It's got that tiered baby doll style, which is just flattering on everyone's figure. It's a really easy dress to turn in and spin in, and like I said, it looks great with sandals, so super easy. Just slip it on and you're ready to go. Then I got the exact same dress in this like sea foamy green. It's picking up a little more olive on camera, but in person it's kind of wants to be blue, but it kind of doesn't, and I just love this. I'm about 5'2", 5'3" for reference, so this dress definitely does run on the shorter side, but I love it. How cute. All right, this next dress is also that tiered baby doll style. I just love this. I feel like it's so effortless, super easy, and when I'm on vacation, the last thing I want to do is put a lot of thought into what I'm wearing. I just like to slip on a dress and kind of go. So this one is a white eyelet lace. This would be great for like graduation photos, baby shower, if you're looking for anything white. I know they're kind of hard to come by this time of year, but this one was super cute. It's double lined, not see-through, and it's got a little tie right along the top. This is more of a halter style. It's got an open back, very cute, very easy, and I feel like good for family vacation, you know. I picked up this orange dress and I absolutely love this. It's a little bit thinner of a material than I had hoped it would be. Probably going to have to wear this as a cover-up or just with like a new G-string and no bra, because it's definitely like an easier, breezier kind of dress. It's got like this aquamarine vibe to it. You can tie it around the neck, either straight back or you can crisscross it. I love this. I just feel like it's so flattering. It's got that open back halter style that just, I don't know, it's so effortless with a pair of sandals and a cute little purse. I know this will be perfect. Okay, one last dress, and this is another repeat. I know a lot of things that I got in this haul were repeats, but I wanted to pick things up that I already knew I felt comfortable, confident in, and that I really liked the way they photographed. So this dress I had in black while I was living in Italy and I loved it, so I picked it up in the hot pink. I feel like color is like perfect this time of year when I'm on that type of tropical vacation. So this one just has like little puff sleeves and then it ties along the back. It's got a really simple silhouette to this, perfect to just throw on with a pair of sandals for going out to dinner with my fam. Love it. Easy, breezy. That's the goal. Okay, then I've got just a few tops to share with you. This first one I love. This is again like a cottony linen material. This is my favorite type of like material to get from SheIn just because it launders the best. It's not going to shrink in the wash, and I just find that they don't pill as easily. Like you can rewear this time and time again and it's not going to get all gross. So this one is just like a bright green, as you can tell. I was obsessed with this green in 2022. I wore it on so many different vacations. This is one of those tops that like ties along the center, so you've got a little bit of open detail. It's not a super booby top, but you can make it if you want it to be, just with jeans and sandals. I feel like cute for dinner, cute for walking around. Definitely gonna bring that to Mexico. Okay, this next top I've seen all of the viral Amazon girlies talking about, and I found it on SheIn's website, so I decided to pick it up. The top of it is like a little twist bandeau, and it's this like knit material, and then the bottom is like a crochet floral. So cute. It's like a lighter tan. I'm always looking for tops to pair with either white denim shorts or a pair of light wash jeans in case I'm not in the mood to wear a dress or a skirt. Obviously not every evening calls for something that's dressy, so I feel like you just can't go wrong with this. Super effortless, and the quality of it was actually pretty good. I loved this little bubble top so much. It's super cropped, like definitely on the short side, but it's not like anything crazy, if you know what I mean. Like you're not having any under boob, your boobs aren't spilling out of it, out of the top. I feel like it's a really safe bet. I know the bubble style isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I love like out there things, and I feel like this is a subtle way to be out there, if that makes sense. If you are a bride-to-be playing bachelorette or something like that, I feel like this would look amazing. I plan on wearing it with jeans, but I also think this would be really cute going out with a pair of leather pants. Always a fan of a versatile piece. And then what I really like about this is it's got these little, like, can you see this? It's like a little adjuster so that you can make the straps however long or short you need them to be. And then the last thing I got is another another linen button up. If you guys watch my channel, then you know I love the cotton button ups from SheIn. I have them in literally every single color, and they came out with this heart one and I literally freaked out. I was like, oh my god, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. How cute would this be with a red bathing suit underneath? I typically wear these as cover-ups. When I lived in California this summer, I wore this top literally every single day because I could easily wear a bathing suit underneath of it, or I could just throw it over top of a tank if I needed like a little added layer if it was going to be a little chillier at night. Just can't go wrong. I'm wearing this in a size small, and as you can tell, it's pretty oversized. You can wear it a little bit off the shoulder, leave it buttoned, leave it unbuttoned. I mean, so many things you could do with this. You could even wear this with like jeans and sneakers, just like for any day, but I figured that it would be a fun piece to bring on one of these trips as a cover-up. Oh, so one last thing, I ended up picking up this like white little crochet tote. It's not super big, as you can tell, just like big enough to throw sunscreen, a camera, and like a little towel in, which for me is essential. I found that when I was in Hawaii the last time, I was like constantly in need of a tote, so I just picked one up this time and am obsessed. Very easy, and then if it does get dirty, you can just throw that in the wash because it's like a regular crochet material. And then I almost forgot, I got this gigantic hat when I went to Mexico last spring. I got this exact same hat in orange, and people were like, Mackenzie, I can't believe you got that, like what the heck are you doing? And then I took this iconic photo in it, and everyone was like, okay, now I understand. And I loved it. Very viral photo, and I just felt so cool in it. So I ended up getting the exact same hat in tan to bring with me on these trips for some photo ops. This is 57 centimeters big. I don't know how many inches that is, but it's huge. Look at it. So obviously this isn't like a practical hat. You can't even really see out of it, but you can mold it. It's got like wiring throughout the bottom of it. So I like will end up going like this in a photo or something. I mean, it's also a great way to not get skin cancer on your face because you're basically covering your entire face and chest. So it's also practical if you're getting sunburned, but I don't know, I love it. I know it's not everyone's style, obviously, but it's mine, so deal with it. Alright, you guys, that is going to be everything for this fun little warm weather haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know some of you guys have trips on the horizon, like I said, so wanted to give you guys some options and show you what I will be wearing over the next couple of weeks. Let me know what else you guys want to see, and I will be sure to take that into consideration. After this, I actually have 3 cold weather trips on the horizon, so perhaps a haul full of scarves and chunky sweaters and things like that. So, love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye, guys.